What is up, everyone? Happy New Year. It's your girl Beauty with Mika, and I am back as well as you guys are. I hope you guys had a blessed holiday season, a blessed New Year so far. I am bringing back the Shop My Stash series. Now, I have been trying to get this video up for you guys, but life has been lifing. The twins are officially back in school, and I looked at this and was like, it's time to change up the drawer. Now, I know you guys love my Shop My Stash series. If you're new to my channel, my name is Mika. My YouTube channel is Beauty with Mika. I do lifestyle planners, social content, anything that I want to post, you will find on here and all my social media platforms. But regarding my Shop My Stash, so the way I do Shop My Stash is I do it once a month. Everything goes in this drawer. I pull out new things. I give you a mini review at the end before I actually swap out and let you guys know what I'm using for the next month. So let's go ahead and get started. So some things that are not changing is pretty much my brow drawer. I did go ahead and add, would you guys believe that I did not have any black eyeliner pencil? So I went and picked this one up. It's a L'Oreal Carbon Black Pencil eyeliner. I like that it was just retractable. I needed something because I'm starting to put black eyeliner on my lower lash line. What else is in here? That's the only thing that I have added in here so far. I did get a new brow pencil. Well, you guys know I think I have like 7 brow pencils I need to run through. So I probably don't even buy brow pencils till the end of this year. But long story short, I did run out of my Anastasia brow pencil. So I pulled out my Sephora retractable. This is really good. If you have not tried the Sephora brand, try it when they have a sale. I would buy this at regular price. So that's the only 2 things I added in this section. Everything else is going to stay. I don't use this, which is my Anastasia brow pomade. I need to probably move it up. But other than that, this is staying in here. This is old. This is the MAC Paint Pot and Groundwork. To be honest with you, you could tell that it's pretty much drying out. It doesn't do what it's supposed to do anymore. You could tell it is dried out on the side. So I'm gonna put this in my empties, and I'm swapping that one out for this one. This is the Ulta Beauty Matte Eyeshadow Primer in Nude. It's an oil-free, fragrance-free, paraben-free. I just want to go ahead and use this up. So you're probably going to see this in my videos for a while. I want to kind of do some, what is it, shop pan videos. I don't know the correct term for it right now, but I want to definitely hit pan on this one. And then the primer I'm going to finish using up is the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. I do really love this, so I will be repurchasing this. But right now I have a ton of other primers that I actually want to use up before I repurchase this. But I highly recommend, if you want to use this, definitely buy it. Something that we are keeping in, and I love this, is the Makeup by Mario Concealer. Girl, I have worn this concealer by itself, set it under my eyes, and even my hairstylist and other people have been like, what are you wearing? It doesn't look like you're wearing anything. If you're wondering, I am in the shade 560. This is his new Surreal Skin Awakening Concealer. This just, it does what it's supposed to do. It sets so beautifully. 2 other things that I'm not going to change out is the Urban Decay All Nighter Waterproof Setting Powder. You guys know I have a backup of this. I pretty much like to bake under my eyes for a little bit, and I do a tiny little bit of baking with a loose powder, and then I'll go in and set with this powder, and it does what it's supposed to do for the look that I want. Then I just started using this actually a couple of days ago. It's been in my stash, and I really wanted to fall in love with this one. This is the One Size Ultra Pink Powder. These two together work. This one pretty much works with anything, but this works. That is pretty much it for anything on this side of the drawer. Let's see, some stuff that we will be changing out is this. This is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette in Snake. This was their holiday 2023 palette. I really do like this, no complaints. I have 2022 and 2023 holiday palettes. I was addicted to this. I love the highlighting shades on it, but we are swapping that out. I just want some simple highlighters. So I am using, and I'm picking out things that I bought during the holidays to use up for this month. This is the Rare Beauty highlighter in Flaunt, and I've heard so many great things about it. This just is screaming highlight. So we will be using that. Another highlighter is the Saie Beauty Sunglow. This is a glowy super gel. I am exploring more with like gels and liquid blushes and things like that. So we're gonna try both of these out for this month. Oh, something I am adding back into my collection is a color corrector. I really typically don't need a color corrector, but I want to see if I need to continue to keep a color corrector in my makeup collection or not. So we're going back to the LA Pro Girls. So we're gonna do that right here. So we'll keep those there. Powder for this month, you guys know I have been using tons of different powders. I like a matte finish, but a semi-matte, so I'm gonna stick to this Fenty Pro Filter Soft Matte powder. This is good to wear by itself or alone. This is in the shade 450. I have been loving this so far, so I'm not changing it out right now. Another setting powder is the Hourglass Mineral Veil Translucent and Deep. I really do like this, so I'm keeping these two in here. Now on to blushes. We're gonna change out the blushes. So this is the Milani Spice Rose Blush. You guys know I am a true ride or die Milani fan. I love the Rose collection. This one is a dupe for a MAC blush, but I'll find the name and put it down below. But if you really want to try Milani blushes, try out the Rose. So we're gonna swap that out. And I'm gonna actually keep this one in here because I really didn't use it at all. This is the Patrick Ta Double Take Cream and Powder by She's Wanted, and this one is new that came out in his collection last year, and you could tell I have not touched this. So I looked at it this morning, I was like, yeah, we're gonna keep you. This is okay. This is the Pat McGrath, let's see, Skin Fetish Sublime Skin Highlighter in Lunar Nude. This is cool. I like a highlighted look. I like it something to pow. This isn't giving me that pow, but again, I'll keep this in for now and keep trying it. Let's see, for blushes, I said blushes, we have 3 blushes. So we're gonna try out the Saie. I did buy some Saie products a lot during the fall sales. This is the Saie Dewy Blush and Spicy. My coworker was telling me about the Saie line. She was like, you need to try it out. So we are gonna try out the Saie Beauty. Then I'm picking out an oldie but goodie. This is from MAC. This is their Burnt Pepper Blush. I am loving these like topaz copper blushes. I just love the look that they give me. And then I'm trying out an oldie but goodie. This was probably one of the first blushes I bought from Colourpop, and I just randomly threw it in my Ulta cart. This is Cheerio. It's a Super Shock blush. It's a satin finish. I love like the roses, the berries, the neutrals. So this is definitely something I'm like, okay. So we have about 4 blushes that we're gonna try out this month. We are keeping this Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush bronzer in the shade Deep. I am so in love with this bronzer. Oh my god. It's refillable, but this bronzer does just what it's supposed to do. So if you're looking for a good bronzer, this one and Fenty is so good. So we're going to keep this in here. Another for contouring, I'm gonna go back to my Fenty Matchstick and Espresso. I've been seeing a lot of people talk this back up again, and I was like, you need to bring this back out. I want to try doing some underpainting soon, so I'm gonna practice with this. So we have our bronzers. Let's go to foundation. So foundation I will continue to use. I'm really wanting to hit pan on this so I can repurchase it. This is a great year-round foundation for me. This is the Nars Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. I'm in the shade New Calderon. I have about that much left on here, so I want to give this the next 2 months to just finish it up. So this is my foundation for the month. And let's go into eyeshadows. So this is good. This is the Viseart eyeshadow palette. I wouldn't say go out and rush and buy it. This is a natural matte eyeshadow palette. I got this free in a BoxyCharm box, so that's the only reason why I have it. But I wouldn't say go out and rush and buy it. It's not a must-have. It does what it's supposed to do. If you notice, I pretty much use a lot of the colors, but again, you can find other matte palettes. Now, another eyeshadow palette that I did love is the Too Faced Gingerbread Extra Spicy palette. This one, I just love the color story on here. When I look at palettes now, I try to look to see if I can use all the colors in the palette, and this one I was able to. I love that a little bit goes a long way. The mattes do what it's supposed to do. I will say with the matte shades, especially like the pinks, you do need to top it with either a glitter or a shimmer, but overall it does good. So I really did love this one. This one I did not use, and I just didn't use it, honestly. I was loving color. last month. So this one is the Morphe, what is this? Morphe Power Multi Effects Palette. I'm not gonna even keep this in here. I'll bring it back later in the future. I got this at Ulta. It was a recommendation from a friend, and I was just like, do I really need it? We'll see. I'll probably send it to my god sisters, but yeah, this was, I didn't use it. All right, so some palettes we are using, and I pulled out palettes. I didn't buy a lot of palettes for 2023. There wasn't a lot that I wanted, so I am pulling out the Huda Beauty Pretty Grunge palette. Girl, I love things Huda, but when I tell you this palette is one where I was like, it looked like it's coming out. This is the Pretty Grunge. So when I tell you this is a palette where when I seen it, I was like, I really don't need it. But then after I seen the looks and everything, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna try it. So I really am wanting to do some brown smoky eye looks. This is the palette that's gonna do it for me. Another palette, this is from Dreeny M Beauty. If you are not following Dreeny M Beauty, definitely check her out. I asked her to sign this for me because she is a longtime friend. I will post a link to her website down below. If you're in the LA area, you're familiar with Fred Price, Crenshaw Christian Center. This is his granddaughter's cosmetic line. So shout out to Dreeny, congrats to her. But I went on and purchased this neutral palette from her, and yeah, so it's her I Dream eyeshadow palette. She has other products in her collection, so I wanted to go ahead and try this out. Then I pulled out a Black Opal Haunt Heat. This is high impact shadows. To be honest with you, I have not used a Black Opal product in so long, so I just wanted some pops of color. I like to do a neutral palette in my makeup collection, a neutral, a colorful, and something like very bold. So this is what it is. But that is it for everything for Shop My Stash for this month. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget the thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to see more videos, don't forget to subscribe. I do have planner content coming out. I have some empties coming out. I have some book reviews coming out. Follow me on my social media platforms if you don't see me on here. And until then, stay blessed. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.